Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak. Happy Thursday here at Gulfstream. We are starting a fresh week of racing here, and we've got a 9-race card on tap, plus 2 pretty big carryovers in the Rainbow 6 and the Super High 5. It's going to be another action-packed day. Here are the track and weather conditions. The main track is fast and the turf course is firm. The first race of the week is a $10,000 maiden claiming event. 3-year-olds and up will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 4, Me Llamo Sam.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the outside, HD Fat Boy gets the first call. Here's Indie Artist moving to challenge with Super Secret away in the top flight. Moving between horses, Mitos and Leyendas ends up in the top flight as well. So they're 4 across the racetrack down the backstretch run. Senshi races in 5th, a neck better than Starship Menace, who's now 6th. It's a stretch of 3 lengths. Second last is Power, and the trailer is Shawn Michael. They make their way past the half-mile pole, chasing the speed of Indie Artist, and on the outside, Super Secret. Widest of all, Mitos and Leyendas. 3 across the track after the quarter went in 23 and 1. From behind the speed, now into 4th is Senshi, getting inside and around of HD Fat Boy, followed by Starship Menace. 5 better than the 2 trailers are Power and Shawn Michael. The race to the top of the stretch, Mitos and Leyendas, 3 wide and up for the lead now. Senshi tipped into the clear by Hernandez to go on with it, and Indie Artist will cut the corner and try to re-break. Starship Menace behind the speed in the orange, and they're at the top of the stretch. Mitos and Leyendas up for a short lead. Indie Artist tries to fight back second with 1/8 of a mile to go. They've pulled 5 clear of Starship Menace and Senshi. 16th pole now. Mitos and Leyendas up for a short lead. Indie Artist is valiant trying to come back. Mitos and Leyendas, Indie Artist, Mitos y Leyendas to win it. Indie Artist second, Starship Menace third, then Senshi and Shawn Michael in 1:11 and 4.
Mitos y Leyendas holds on to take the first race. Manny Aguilar was aboard for trainer Gustavo Amaya and owner Juan Francisco Landeta. That'll bring us right to the second race, a $12,500 claimer. 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races, will be sprinting 6.5 furlongs on the main track. No scratches, but 1 jockey change as Jose Caraballo was off his mounts today. Tyler Gaffleone will be on the 7, Twin Shot.
And they're up. Last in, first out, Wall Street Kitten gets the first call. Here's Bell-Size Park moving to challenge. Me Patron splits horses, and from the rail, Frankie's Triggers away in the top flight. These 4 are quickest. They're 2.5 lengths better than Tricky Call with Twin Shot on his outside. It's another length and a half back down to the inside. Improving now is Royal Grant. He has 4 lengths on the 2 stragglers, Royal Knowledge and Mr. Fahrenheit. Down the backstretch they go, and poking his head in front now is Bell-Size Park. Me Patron is second at the half mile. From the outside, Wall Street Kitten, a 3-wide third. Improving nicely from the backfield. Here's Tricky Call. He's only 2 lengths behind. Riding the inside is Frankie's Trigger. Also putting in a charge is Royal Grant in front of Twin Shot, who needs to do better. Still trailing at the back, both Mr. Fahrenheit and the trailer Royal Knowledge. 5/16 to go. Bell-Size Park and John Cruz have the lead. Me Patron second. Frankie's Trigger with a nifty move up the inside lane. Here's Frankie's Trigger up for a short lead. Back to second is Bell-Size Park. Working off the fence is Tricky Calling from the back. Royal Grant top of the lane. Frankie's Trigger with a dream run through on the inside. He takes the lead. He'll have to hold off Tricky Call, who's down the center. Royal Knowledge is coming up the fence from last, and here's Tricky Call to take the lead. Royal Knowledge rolls at him from the inside. Back third is Frankie's Trigger. Tricky Call in front. Up second, Royal Knowledge from Frankie's Trigger, then Bell-Size Park in 1:18 flat.
Tricky Call pulls the upset in the second race, paying $22.80. Jonathan Gonzalez was aboard for trainer Louis Olivares and owners 3 Diamonds Racing Stables, LLC.
Shaman goes down the outside. Shaman goes chasing Danish Dynaformer. Danish Dynaformer. Shaman Ghost. And Shaman Ghost takes the Queen's Plate a length. And taking the 156th running of the Queen's Plate is Shaman Ghost, beautifully bred by Ghost Zapper.
Classic Bloodlines, Classic Sire, Ghost Zapper, standing at Adena Springs.
The third race is a $10,000 claiming event. 3-year-olds and up will be going 7 furlongs on the main track. 1 more jockey change. Jesus Rios will be aboard the 1 Artefacto.
They're up. From the outside, Valid Concept and Valdina Saint both begin nicely. Palatine Hill is showing speed, so is Cadillac Charm and Artefacto from down toward the inside. 5 horses line up as now Valid Concept's taken in hand, so they're 4 across the track. The 2 trailers are Reflejo and El Gran Joyful. Down the backstretch they go. What was 4 is now 2, with Artefacto ahead in front of Cadillac Charm. Palatine Hill is off the speed today. He's in the clear 3 wide third. Length and a half in front of Valdina Saint from 4th, a length clear of Valid Concept 5th. Stretch of another 5 to Reflejo and 3 more to El Gran Joyful. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Toward the inside, Artefacto. In the 2 path is Cadillac Charm. 3rd is the outside running Palatine Hill. Now 4th is Valdina Saint. Has to do a little work by Gaffleone. Has room inside and starts to make a touch of ground. 2.5 lengths back to Valid Concept, and the 2 stragglers are El Gran Joyful and Reflejo. They run to the top of the stretch at the quarter-mile pole. Cadillac Charm just ran up to take the lead. From the back, here's Valid Concept into a joint 3rd. From the inside, and Valdina Saint, then Artefacto, top of the lane. Way out wide, Valid Concept might be going best of all. Splitting horses is Valdina Saint. Cadillac Charm is in front. Final furlong, Valid Concept sweeping up to take the lead now. Back to second is the early pace setter Cadillac Charm, Palatine Hill, and toward the rail Valdina Saint. To the wire, Valid Concept for 2 on the card for Gonzalez, 3 lengths in front. Valdina Saint second, Cadillac Charm 3rd, and 4th, Palatine Hill in 123 and 2.
Valid Concept kicks clear to take the 3rd race. He's a 4-length winner under Jonathan Gonzalez. Louis Duco was the winning trainer for owners Pristine Farms and Stud LLC. On to the 4th race now, a $16,000 claiming event. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races, will be going 7.5 furlongs on the turf course. Scratch the 1, the 5, and the 11. That means the 12 and the 13 will draw in. Also, Jesus Rios will be on the 6, and Jonathan Gonzalez will be riding the 9.
From the inside, Caribbean Princess gets the first call. Splitting horses is Mi Emoción, and Summers Back is away with speed. In fact, Summers Back is the quickest into the first turn. She has the inside position and the lead. Mi Emoción races in second. Caribbean Princess is pocketed up 3 wide early as Starship OEM. Then it's a length back toward the inside to New York Jackie. She's about 4 lengths behind with Successful Diva on the outside. Taking the worst of it around the first turn was Pinsy's Prize. Polly My Love is second last, and DK Agua is last as they run into the backstretch. Summers Back has them stacked and packed, leads it by a neck. Wide on the course there is Starship OEM, widest of all in the early stages here. 4 wide is Successful Diva. Also in that top flight is Caribbean Princess. She's drafting behind the speed. And then up on the outside to Pinsy's Prize. From between them, She's So Groovy. Down to the inside, New York Jackie. The trailers are DK Agua. And from between them, Polly My Love. Tightly knit field here. They're separated by 6 lengths in the run down the backstretch, and the leader is Summers Back a half a length. Mi Emoción second. Starship OEM is now third. Caribbean Princess toward the inside. Still covering ground on the outside is Successful Diva. She's 3 behind. She's So Groovy looks for racing room. Pinsy's Prize will cover ground. DK Agua's out of last place. She's circling horses now. She's only 3 behind. DK Agua will have to cover ground, but she has momentum as they run to the top of the stretch. Anybody's race from here. Summers Back trying to re-break and open up. Pinsy's Prize is into the clear to coming and get her now. Widest of all in DK Agua. From between them, Successful Diva. Top of the lane. Summers Back has to quicken up. Leads it a length and a half. Here's Pinsy's Prize to the attack on the outside. Caribbean Princess down toward the inside. Final furlong. Pinsy's Prize to the attack of Summers Back, who's inside. Pinsy's Pride is surging. Pinsy's Prize, the winner. Summers Back, then Caribbean Princess and Polly My Love in 131 flat.
Pinsy's Prize draws into the race and gets the win. She just edges Summers Back in the 4th race. Tyler Gaffleone was the winning jockey for trainer Antonio Sano and owners Guarnieri Stables, Inc. Pinsy's Prize paid $6 to win. Race 5 is a $25,000 to $30,000 claimer. 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races, or 3-year-olds, will be sprinting 6.5 furlongs on the main track. Another jockey change to report. Manny Aguilar will be aboard the 9 Wild Praise.
They're off. Poor beginning for Right On Ready. Missed the start 2.5 lengths. Toward the rail, Okiemeister fires out first. From the outside, Coal Miner is showing speed. Sportsbook comes away in the top flight, and Mr. Amos is 4 wide early. Down to the inside is the Judge Chuckles, moving up on the outside, Wild Praise. From between horses, Morichal. Right On Ready between horses, and 3 lengths to the trailer, Benny Likes Girls. Down the backstretch and past the 5/8. It's Okiemeister in front, 3 parts of a length. Coal Miner between horses is second. Sportsbook 3 wide, third at the half mile. In front of Mr. Amos, then the Judge Chuckles. Right On Ready continues with an inside journey in front of Morichal and Wild Praise. and Benny Likes Girls is last of all, and they went 23 seconds for the opening quarter. They run to the top of the stretch, and with the lead, it's Okie Meister, 3/4 of a length. Sportsbook is second. Rail is open for the judge. Chuckles, he continues to make ground. He got inside of Coal Miner with the outside running Mr. Amos still right there. Right on ready, blew the brake and is not firing after a 46-second half mile. They're into the stretch drive, and Okie Meister has the lead by a length and a quarter. Sportsbook next to the inside to try to rally at him. Second at the 8th pole, 3 better than the judge Chuckles. Then Mr. Amos. Final furlong. Okie Meister strong up top. Off the fence again is Sportsbook to take a final surge. Okie Meister almost there. Sportsbook gaining, but not quickly enough. Okie Meister wins. Sportsbook second, Mr. Amos, then the judge Chuckles and Morachal in 1:17 and 1.
Okie Meister cannot be caught in the 5th race. Jose Alvarez was the winning jockey for trainer Juan Arias and owners Just for Fun Stable and Migdalia Del Pino. Okie Meister paid $8.60 to win.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Let's get to the 6th race now. A maiden special weight fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 3 and the 10. Jesus Rios will be on the 2 and Eddie Castro will be riding the 9.
And they're off. Association broke to the outside but broke running. From between them, here's El Prado Rose. The first-timer is good to go. Leads at a length and a half early. Toward the inside, it's Miss Away. Liberty Rose splits horses. Evelyn's Dream on the outside, and Association is widest of all. They're lined up behind El Prado Rose. Stretch of 2.5 to Storm and Charlotte, and the 2 at the back are Card Spun and the trailer Grand Comtesse. They make their way past the half mile and take it to the far turn. 22-3 for the quarter time. El Prado Rose leads by a neck. On the outside, Liberty Rose is there second. Back to third on the outside to Evelyn's Dream. Riding the rail is Miss Away from Association. 2.5 lengths better than Storm and Charlotte, and they run to the 5/16. Liberty Road on the outside of El Prado Rose in front of Evelyn's Dream. Miss Away's on heels. Needs some place to go. She's in range from fourth with a 1/4 mile to go. Liberty Road up for a short lead. El Prado Rose tries to fight back second. Miss Away all dressed up. No place to go. Now works off the fence for a clear shot, and they're into the stretch. On top, Liberty Road, but not for long. Miss Away's in the clear, and here she comes now. Miss Away takes the lead. Evelyn's Dream tries to stay with her. Back third is Liberty Road, but inside the final 16th, Miss Away has the lead. Up into second, Evelyn's Dream. Miss Away wins under Panici by 2. Evelyn's Dream second, Liberty Road third. Up fourth is Storm and Charlotte, 1:11-2.
Miss Away returns from a 14-month layoff to take the 6th race, breaking her maiden in her 3rd career start for trainer Ruben Monges. Luca Panici was aboard the winning owners, Passion Stables, Inc. Miss Away paid $8.40 to win. On to race 7. This is today's feature, an allowance with an optional claiming tag of $75,000. 3-year-old fillies will be going a mile on the turf course. Another jockey change, Marcos Meneses will be aboard the 2 Like a Queen.
They're up. From the rail, Miss Margaret wins the start. Moving up on the outside, it's a little bit lovely, and Princess Fiona comes away in the top flight. From between them, Image of Rachel. Alongside her is Like a Queen. Wide through the initial stages is Susie B. They run around the first turn, chasing the speed of Little Bit Lovely and Gaffleone. They've secured an easy lead. They lead by 3 now. From Princess Fiona racing in second. Like a Queen is on the outside of Miss Margaret and 2 better than Image of Rachel. Followed by Susie B. She's 2 better than a Fleet Mary. And the 2 at the back are Neville and Rockin' Rhonda. They bend into the backstretch after the opening quarter went in a pretty sharp 23-1. Down the backstretch with Little Bit Lovely, the 1 to catch. Leads it by 2. Up on the outside, it's Like a Queen forcing the hand of Princess Fiona to quicken up a bit toward the rail, and Miss Margaret making steady headway. Then it's Image of Rachel in front of Susie B, who's unhurried, about 5 behind. 2 better than a Fleet Mary. Neville second last while on hold, and the trailer is Rockin' Rhonda. Making their way to the far turn run, and a little bit Lovely's put up all the numbers, leads at 3 parts of a length. Princess Fiona's on the outside second. Miss Margaret is now asked to quicken up third from Like a Queen and Susie B. Image of Rachel is next with a Fleet Mary moving wide for the drive, 3 better than Neville, and Rockin' Rhonda's the trailer. No serious threat yet to Little Bit Lovely. Went 3/4 after a 46 1/2 mile. Went 3/4 in 109 1. Big numbers for the leader, but she still turns first. Susie B, the danger on the outside, and from between them it's Princess Fiona. They're inside the final furlong. Little Bit Lovely roused and digging in. On the outside and Susie B. From between them, Princess Fiona down the center and a Fleet Mary. And deep stretch, Little Bit Lovely is all hard inside. Surging on the outside is Susie B, and they hit the line together. Like a Queen third, and Princess Fiona appears to hold fourth in 1:33 and 4.
What a finish in the Thursday feature. The two gray fillies hit the wire together, and Susie B just gets the nod over Little Bit Lovely. Edgar Prado was the winning jockey for trainer Mike Maker and owners Calumet Farm. Susie B paid $7.20 to win.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Mucho Macho Man has the lead close to home. Mucho Macho Man!
Hit the bullseye with an OBS August yearling. Since January 1st, 2014, OBS August yearling sale graduates have been on target for 65 stakes wins and counting, including 18 graded stakes wins from coast to coast. 800 yearlings by leading and proven national sires and promising young guns will be offered August 25th through August 27th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Glad to have you back with us as we get to the final 2 races of the day. The 8th is a $16,000 to $20,000 maiden claiming event. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. 2 more jockey changes for you. Edgar Prado will be on the 7 and Jesus Rios will be on the 9.
They're up. From the outside, Sweet Hall begins the best. Moving right alongside early is Cowtown Spirit, the first-timer. She's actually quickest of the quick. Away racing in third is Mystic Blue. Down to the inside, Arte Latino with Starship Tammy. From the top shelf, moving up is Kismet, Full Moon's Mass between horses. Stretch of 2.5 lengths back to Bella Dixie, and the trailer is 1 and done. They pass the half-mile pole, chasing the speed of Cowtown Spirit, who leads at 3 parts of a length. Sweet Hall on the outside is second, 2 lengths back. Here comes a run from Full Moon's Mass into third under Hernandez and tacking on. Mystic Blue has not yet improved toward the inside on Arte Latino. Wide on the course is Kismet. From between them, Starship Tammy. Stretch of 4.5 lengths back to Bella Dixie, and 1 and done is trailed throughout. They move to the top of the stretch. Edgar Prado aboard the first-timer, Cowtown Spirit. Wheels for the drive on the advantage by 1.25 lengths. From the outside, Full Moon's Mass is 3 wide, trying to get around Sweet Hall. Cutting the corner, here's Arte Latino. 3/16 to go. The favorite is in deep water here when the leader is Cowtown Spirit. Arte Latino's up into second. Starship Tammy down the outside, but on the inside in Mystic Blue, she's moving into fourth. But in deep stretch, first-time starter ready to go. Cowtown Spirit, well prepared by Sandra Slivka to win it, and win it by 4. Up second, Starship Tammy, then Arte Latino and Mystic Blue in 1:12 and 1.
The first-time starter Cowtown Spirit gets the win in the 8th race. Edgar Prado picks up the mount today, and he comes out with a victory for trainer Sandra Slivka and owners William G. Law and Henry Leininger. The 9th and final race on Thursday's card is an $8,000 claiming event. 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race on the turf since January 30th, will be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 10 and the 12. That means the 11 gets in also. Edgar Prado will be on the 5. It's time to laugh.
And runners away. From the center, It's Time to Laugh gets the first call, but the inside horses are sending Let It Be Famous and My Uncle Charlie, both on the offensive early. They're 1-2 in the run to the first turn. It's Time to Laugh, and Prado set up shop from third in front of Chloe Carroll, who's down to the inside. It's a stretch of 3 to Danley's Dream, who lands in a good spot, 5th and about 6 behind. It's a stretch of another 5 to Farley's Mandate. From between them, He's Spectacular. Wide on the course is Super Doc toward the rail Il Volo, and the early trailer is Cactus Kid. He's spotted about 15 lengths behind as they bend into the backstretch. Let It Be Famous to the inside, to the outside, My Uncle Charlie. They're in lockstep. It's Time to Laugh. Ranges up 3 wide to Challenge. Chloe Carroll is pocketed up. Looks a little tight there. Had to tap on the brakes ever so slightly. Stretch of another 5 to Danley's Dream, who's 4 better than Farley's Mandate. Unhurried under Manuel Cruz, but 9 or 10 off the lead. 2 better than He's Spectacular, then Il Volo and Super Doc, and Cactus Kid is the trailer. They went 22-4 for a quarter time, and a half went in 46 seconds flat. Sprint-like speed put on by the top 3, and here's It's Time to Laugh 3 wide. It's Time to Laugh up to take a short lead. Chloe Carroll works off the fence. Danley's Dreams had the run of the race. 5th now and trying to gain ground, looking for racing room. Farley's Mandate swung into action by Manuel Cruz. He'll tip to the far outside for an unimpeded run after 3 quarters and 1:10-1. They're at the top of the stretch. It's Time to Laugh. Makes a break for it now. Leads it by 2. Danley's Dream splits horses, and here he comes now. Danley's Dream to the attack. Down the center and Farley's Mandate, then Chloe Carroll in deep stretch. Up on the outside, Danley's Dream driving to the lead. It's Time to Laugh is back to second. Danley's Dream wins. It's Time to Laugh second from Farley's Mandate, then Chloe Carroll. It's a picture to complete your high five. Cactus Kid or Super Doc in 1:34-1.
Danley's Dream, the also eligible that draws into this race, gets up for the victory. In the 9th, Eddie Dominguez was aboard for owner and trainer Joyce Kelty. Danley's Dream paid $20.40 to win. And here are the payoffs from our exotic wagers. The pick 4 of 4 paid $1,948.65. The pick 4 of 5, $46.05. 5 of 5, $3,606.50. The Rainbow 6 of 6 paid $10,235.80. There was no single winning ticket, so the carryover heading into Friday stands at $78,130.25. The Super High Five with that big carryover today paid $10,455.70. That's going to do it for Thursday's card. Tomorrow is Friday, and we'll continue our race week with a 10-race program that begins at 1:15 p.m. And we have a pair of strong allowance races on the card. The first is in the 7th race. It's a 5-furlong turf sprint. We're going to see Morning Brew return from a 5-month layoff. He was last seen finishing second, but only beaten a half length by Shadow Rock, who was a 2-time winner here during the championship meet. Prior to that, Morning Brew was on a 3-race win streak. He's never finished off the board in a turf sprint, and I expect him to return to his winning ways tomorrow. Later on in the day, we'll also see Distincta on the main track from the Gustavo Delgado barn. She's going to be making her first start since contesting the Grade 3 Azalea Stakes on the Summit of Speed program, and she should really appreciate the class relief when dropping out of that stake. It's going to be another great day here at Gulfstream, so I will see you back here. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action. I'm Katie Stazak.